Hello you guys, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to go ahead and do some homemaking planning. It's about to be Thanksgiving on Thursday and I just want to go ahead and go through the things that's going to be a little bit on my mind, what I'm looking forward to in this holiday season, how I'll take this opportunity to spend time with the family I love and care for, and also how I am going to plan going forward. So this is going to be the start of the planning phase, and then on my day off on Wednesday and Thursday, we'll come back to this. So if that looks interesting to you, go ahead and tune in. So this is the piece of paper I use to help me with my daily task that's not in my planner, and it's sticky note. It has a section where you can put the date, you can put my top three to do, and then some to do, maybe some notes here, what you want to do in the morning, what you want to do in the afternoon, and what you want to do in the evening. So I like to use this just to help me narrow down my day. Now that I'm a working adult, this was more beneficial using a planner when I was in school, but now that I'm working full-time and that I want to be really intentional, I try to use this planner just to basically keep up with my days and also keep up with important deadlines. And then this is a good way for me to glance. Sometimes I might not look at it, but me processing it and writing things down, it kind of imprints in my mind when I write it. I like this one because it has nice quotes in the beginning, and then for each month you can put down your monthly focus. So I put all my monthly focus there, important dates to remember, and then highlights and notes. And then it has the whole calendar where you can put your whole calendar, your whole month there with a couple months on top. And then daily things that you can do. This really helps a lot as well. So it's about to be Thanksgiving time, and I think the holidays is more than just buying things and eating food. I try to use the holidays as a time for me to be a little bit intentional about my time, who I care about, who I want to spend time with, and what I value. Also, as a more newly married woman, this is my opportunity to start a new life and start new traditions and do things maybe that didn't happen in my childhood or my family, where I can create the same thing in this new life phase that I'm in right now. So I decided to get these thank you notes, and in this video, of course, I'm going to show you guys what I'm spending my time doing. Okay, so first, what I am really trying to do is work on my thank you notes. So I need to first decide who I want to make a thank you note to, and then go from there. So everything takes planning. So what I'm gonna do is, this is my little paper that I like to do that helps me to do things. So first, what I'm gonna do is plan on who I wanna make a thank you note to. So then I know who I wanna write a letter to. So that's what I'm gonna do. Sorry guys, let me just do that later. So I'm gonna write down who I need to make a thank you note to. But while I'm on here, I'm gonna go ahead and plan my day. So today is Monday, and then Tuesday, I'm going to work tonight. So I'm not gonna be able to do much after today and tomorrow. So we're just gonna make Monday and Tuesday are gonna be work days. I'm off on Wednesday, that's the day before Thanksgiving. And then I'm off on Thursday, and then I believe I'm working Friday night. So what I have to do is eventually, probably tomorrow or tonight, I need to go ahead and write the thank you notes. So what I like to do best is, I don't like to overwhelm myself, so I'll do a little bit each day. So maybe I'll do like 2 thank you notes today, and then maybe 2 thank you notes or 3 thank you notes tomorrow. And then on Wednesday, do a couple more thank you notes, and either I'll mail it out, or if people are kind of close to me and not too far away, I will maybe drive off and give them something. So that's what I'm planning on doing today, and I'll go ahead and do that later. And then another thing that I'll do is I will look at my planner and see what I wrote down for November. And I'll kind of remind myself, what am I supposed to do, or what do I want to do, depending on what's the date today. And so I already wrote down what I wanted to do. So I want to clean the bathroom, vacuum the bedroom, clean the vanity, bake pumpkin pie, and think about a second treat to bake. Okay, so I do have this funny thing to say. Like, who doesn't like pumpkin? Like, my husband's like, well, maybe everybody's not gonna like pumpkin. And people kept telling me, supposedly people are not gonna like pumpkin, but that's not my problem. No, I'm just kidding. What I was thinking is maybe I'll make one pumpkin pie because it was so good, and then maybe I'll make another pie that's just pumpkin pecan pie, which was so good, you guys. And then maybe I'll make another pie that's just gonna be regular pecan pie. Ooh, and another thing that would be fun is to make chocolate pecan pie. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll make chocolate pecan pie and pumpkin pecan pie because I really like both of those. I've tasted chocolate pecan pie, but I've never made it, so that's probably something I need to do. So basically Wednesday, unfortunately, because I didn't have the energy because I was working so much, I wasn't able to get all the ingredients on other days. So I'm just gonna use that for Wednesday night. So I'll probably see you guys on Wednesday night. And then probably I will start baking things on Wednesday night, honestly, to be more serious. So yeah, the holidays is just a wonderful time for me. I'm Ethiopian American, so I know a lot of Ethiopian Americans, they celebrate Thanksgiving, and I grew up celebrating Thanksgiving as well, but my family is more spread out now. Everybody's kind of doing their own thing, and then many holidays and Christmases, eventually after year, as we started doing our own lives and separating, unfortunately, we don't really celebrate Thanksgiving like we used to, so it kind of works out for me because now I've been with my husband and they celebrate Thanksgiving every single year, and it's like the traditional Southern American Thanksgiving, and I love it so much, and I look forward to it every year. It's like the stuff that I watched in movies, you know. You know, one thing about my family is like we're a small family, and we don't even it's more of a nuclear family. Like I did grow up as a child with my uncles and aunts and everything, but once we moved to the South, we kind of got separated from family, so it wasn't so like how it used to be when I was a child, where it was like my uncles and my aunts and my cousins, and we were always together and we did everything. Once we moved to the South, we didn't really have that much family in the South, so it ended up just being more of a nuclear family. And what we would do every year for our family tradition was to go to some kind of buffet. I forgot, it was called Golden Corral. So we would go to Golden Corral every single year, and it was amazing, it was fun. That was our family tradition, and we did that for a long time, maybe 10 or 15 years. And then Golden Corral started getting not so good anymore, so we started to try to dabble and do other things. We even had one year my dad ordered a whole bunch of catering, and we ate catering. Maybe one year we had my dad's friend come, and he was a priest. We had a priest. He came to our house, and he was my dad's friend, and he helped us make Thanksgiving dinner. So Thanksgiving was always kind of ended up being like a wild card. Like we just didn't know what we were gonna do every year, and we just come up with something fun as long as we're spending time together as a family. And that's how my holidays usually ended up getting the older we got. And then eventually we started going to Cracker Barrel to have Thanksgiving meal, and then there was less and less people who couldn't come because I have siblings who live in a different state. So then the family just kept getting smaller and smaller and less people. And then eventually my various family members are like, oh, we don't want to go in the restaurant and sit at Cracker Barrel. How about if you just order it to go and do catering, or just order it to go and we'll just eat it at the house? So every year it just started getting more watered down and less important. That's the story on my part. So once I got with my husband and he had his family, I got excited because it was like, something that I saw on TV. I never had that experience where it's like a whole bunch of grandma and grandpa and uncles and aunts and all his cousins and stuff. Like, so that to me is fun, like just being around the coziness of just being around family and the football playing on the TV. So it's superficial, okay, but it just feels good. So even though they're not technically my family, they're my husband's family, but they're my family now through marriage, I really enjoy that time. I really like it. I like seeing my mother-in-law and her sisters, who are all making the meals and doing things together. Most times I'm tired, and my mother-in-law knows that, so she doesn't really expect too much out of me. But now I want to get a little bit more helpful, so I'm going to make pumpkin. I'm going to go ahead and start adding to the family, the women in the family, and start bringing things. So I'm excited about that. I also just like the family feeling and just eating all that southern food, like eating the green, what is it called again? Collard greens, and eating the sweet potato and eating all that stuff, and you know, home cooked turkey and sweet potato and collard greens and bread and sweet tea and all those pies and cakes. It's just so fun to me. And it's, you know, it's not 100% my culture, but I am American, so it's nice to be able to do American culture things as an Ethiopian American, because I still strive to have that Americanness in my, you know, I'm still American, but I don't get to eat those certain kind of foods or make those kind of certain foods because that's not how I was raised. I was raised Ethiopian, so my mom, she makes Ethiopian food, which is completely fine. So yeah, that's exciting. Maybe one year I will start making Thanksgiving meals, and maybe I'll incorporate Ethiopian food with American food and just kind of do both of them, and that's something to look forward to as well. So yeah, you guys, that's basically what's going on here. If you guys are interested, I'm just gonna go ahead and check in with you guys later. I'll see you guys when we make the pie, which is gonna be a different day. So see you guys in another day. Thank you.